Hello and welcome. In today's class, we'll see how we can write a Java program to write data to a text file. So we will be inputting some data from the user through the keyboard, and then that data we'll try to write to the text file. So we start with the import statements. So first of all, we import the scanner class, and the classes that we'll be using to write data to the text file are present in java.io package. So we will import that package also. Then we create a class. The file name should be the same as the class name. Now inside this class, we create the main function. And because we will be using certain classes that may give rise to IO exception, so it is compulsory to add this line throws IO exception in the main function. Now we create our scanner object. And to connect our program with a text file, we will be using the FileWriter class from the IO package, java.io package. So we have to create the FileWriter object. And in the constructor of the FileWriter object, we provide the file name. So let's say myfile.txt. It's a text file. Now, in case this file is already present in your computer, in the same location where your program resides, then this file will be overwritten with new data. The previous content will be lost, it will be erased, and it will be overwritten by new data that you will store now. But if this file is not present, then this new file will be created in that same location where your program resides. So we have connected the file, and now we have to create a BufferedWriter object. And connect it with the FileWriter object. Now the buffer is making the process very efficient. Instead of writing small pieces of data, it first of all accumulates some data, and then when there is enough data accumulated, then it stores the data into the text file, which makes the whole process a lot more efficient. And then we have the PrintWriter object. So we have to create this object and then connect it with the BufferedWriter object. Now the PrintWriter class contains print and println methods, just like we have print and println methods as part of the system class, system.out.print. So same way here also, the PrintWriter class has print and println methods through which you can write data to your text file. So let's input some names from the user and then write those names into the text file. So let's input 5 names. So for that, we can run a loop 5 times, and we can give a message. Let's say student name I and a colon sign. So let's input it in a name variable. Once we have input the name, now we can store it into the text file using the PrintWriter object. So through the PrintWriter object, we call the println function. So if you are using the println function, then each and every line will be separate. After storing the line of data, the cursor will change its line. Whereas if you use print, the cursor will remain on the same line after printing. That's the difference. So we pass the name, and once you're done, once the loop ends, that means we have finished storing all the values into the text file. And now it is suggested that we close each and every object. So you start closing from the most recently opened object. So most recently opened object was PrintWriter. So you close PrintWriter object first, then BufferedWriter object, and finally the FileWriter. And our program is complete. Let's compile and check the output. Now, as you can see, I have opened my home directory folder, and here is the command prompt. Now, as I give the command, so as I have compiled, the class file is generated. Now, when I will execute, so firstly it is asking for the name, and at the same time you can see the myfile.txt file has been generated. So let's give some names. And now if I open this text file, I will see the same values present in the text file. So that means we have successfully stored these names into our text file. So what you have learned is a part of ISC Computer Science Class 11 syllabus. So you will be taught how to write or read a text file, or how to read and write binary file. So I'll be preparing more videos based on those topics. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and see you soon in the next class.